Right, boys, we're gonna talk about something. A lot of you guys are anxious, anxious to speak to that girl, anxious to go up and speak in a public room in front of 50, 100 or more people. You're anxious when you're in a job interview. So in this video, I'm gonna help you to become, anxious free and make yourself dangerously confident. The biggest thing is basically um, you're just worried, your fear, you have a fear of something. You fear that rejection, you fear you're going to be embarrassed, you fear you're not going to get what you want, you're outcome dependent. And this is bad, this is the common thing for even girls, young girls, to get anxious. But another thing it comes down to for young men is because of low testosterone. When you have low testosterone, you become more anxious. You have other feelings of mental health symptoms like depression, low mood, all these things mixed together. Another thing is it's also drinking too much coffee. Now, I'm a big coffee lover. I like my coffee. But if you're drinking too much coffee, let's say 2 times, 3 times, 5 times per day, the Andrew Tate, smoke the cigar kind of guy, if you're doing that, then bro, nah, seriously, like, it's gonna mess you up. You're gonna feel way too anxious. Because I had this experience when I was drinking too much coffee and I went to the gym. I couldn't talk to anyone. The people I know, I couldn't talk to them. I was in my own head. I just, was scared to talk to people. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. Yeah, I was just in my own little world. It wasn't very nice. It didn't feel right. And even on that day, I remember I felt like, what, I'm just gonna call it a day. Maybe I should just go home. But I didn't. I just kept pushing. So this is things that you should be aware of. All right, we're gonna go to step one. Step one is basically the 3-2-1 system. And basically, what that means is, let's say you see a hot girl, you want to approach her. You just go 3-2-1 and you just approach without thinking. You don't hesitate. You don't think about anything. You don't say anything. Just go like 3-2-1 and you just go. That's it. And I find that when you do that, it is very helpful. So yeah, I still use that kind of system to this day. Like if I'm still like hesitant, sometimes I kind of feel like, I wouldn't say anxious, but sometimes I'm like, overthinking a bit. I just go 3-2-1. That's it. Now the second thing you can do is basically just start off like just walking around in very crowded area. Go in a place where you see a lot of people are approaching each other, maybe like at the gym, at a bar, in the dance floor. Be in an environment where it is okay to approach strangers. Maybe like even like a social event, maybe networking event, whatever it is. Go to these kind of places. Don't just stay at home like a little boy. Don't just like it's crazy, like a lot of you guys just stay at home. You go to school, you come home, you do your homework, you hang out with friends here and then just for a little bit, and then that's it. You return home and then you repeat the same thing the next day. You gotta push yourself out there. You gotta be more outside in nature, outside around people, interesting things. Travel the world if you can. If you have the budget, if you're making money, do these things. And you will feel like, oh, 1 second. And slowly, your anxiety will just go away. It will vanish. It won't be there anymore. Now we're gonna move on to the third thing. Now this is gonna sound a bit wishy-washy, some la la land kind of thing for some guys, but this can work, and it's called visualization. Visualize yourself that you are, approaching people, without hesitation. You have the confidence. You can handle the anxiety. You don't just visualize that you are approaching people, but you also visualize handling your anxiety, handling the rejection like it's nothing. You're smiling. You're just going about your day. You're enjoy. You're just living life. You don't care. It doesn't affect you. Visualize those things. Visualize how you feel. Visualize how you dress. Visualize where you are. Where are you located? Trust me, if you do this, I don't really do it anymore. I used to do it, but trust me, it will help you. It really will. It will boost your confidence. Now, when you do the visualization, you don't have to do it for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. It can be like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as you just visualize, just before you leave your house, do it. Don't make excuses. Don't say like, oh, this is not for me, or it's not going to work. I don't believe these things. You don't have to believe these things. It's not going to be perfect straight away, all right? You just do it. It takes some time, but make sure there's no noise around you. Make sure it's peaceful, there's nothing distracting you, and then you can master the visualization. Another trick that I've learned is that just visualize a spinning apple in your head, and that can also work. The fourth thing, the last one, is just think anxiety is just an illusion. All right, delude yourself, brainwash yourself right now just to think that anxiety is just an illusion. Repeat that, repeat that, repeat that. It's not there, it's just fake, it doesn't exist. You're human, right? You're a human being watching this video, okay? Humans are meant to interact with people, even with strangers. You've been taught a lie. You've been conditioned. We've all been conditioned to think, oh yeah, this is bad to talk to strangers. It's not nice. It's rude. You don't know these people. You don't know what they could do. Especially in Asian household, family, Asian cultures, they're really against this talking to strangers. It's bad. It's dangerous. Something bad can happen. Oh, it's very bad. Oh, naughty, naughty. So yeah, we've been told a lie for the rest of our life. It's not true. We are supposed to talk to humans. It's part of our genes, it's part of our DNA. We shouldn't hold that back. All right, that's pretty much it. If you found this video quite valuable, make sure I don't get run over by bus. But yeah, if you found this video valuable, it helped you, leave a nice comment, and comment your suggestions, times where you got anxious and how you dealt with it, how you overcome the challenge. Oh, it's a bit dark. Yeah, and maybe you can help someone who struggles with anxiety. Someone that will watch this video can read your comment and it will help them a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it about destroying your anxiety and making you confident. I've got a free community, no pressure, it's completely free to join, but it's a community for young guys who want to become disciplined, relentless, and stay locked in. If you want someone to actually help you to become that guy, you want someone to show you the roadmap on how to change your life, and you want faster results, you can join my free community, which is in the link below this video. Again, it's completely free. If it's something that you like, I convince you, then you can join. You'll be part of other young men who are on the same path as you, improving their life, becoming better, each day. Then you are more than welcome to join the community. And if you also want to take it a step further, you want to slingshot to where you want to go in your life, then you can also join my one-on-one mentorship program, which is where I actually hold your hand and take you to where you want to go, basically. So if that sounds something that you are willing to join, willing to invest, then you can have a look at that inside the community as well. But again, the community is free to join. You can still consume my free content, and if you got the help you needed in my free content, you've seen some improvement, then you can think about joining my mentorship program. I'm not going to pressure you. But yeah, again, hope you found this video valuable. Until then, take care and peace.